So you're from Game of Thrones, yeah?
I played a eunuch.
I thought you didn't have anything down there.
It's not me. I've got everything.
What did you play in Game of Thrones?
I played a eunuch.
Oh, no dick.
Why did I give that to him? I shouldn't have said it.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, he wouldn't know anyway.
Are they not just frustrated?
That's a good point, actually.
How has this become my life?
We just have a bladder.
My life is just talking about dicks all the time.
Sorry. I don't really watch, like, mystical. I don't watch Lord of the Rings. I don't watch Game of Thrones.
It just looks like one of the. It just looks like one of the wizards.
Yeah, I am just Hagrid.
Yeah.
You say you're more Lord of the Mics than Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Very good. Very good.
I like it.
I feel like a dick. I thought you didn't have anything down there.
It's not me. I've got everything.
What kind of music do you make?
I started calling it brown eyed pop.
Okay.
You know, because there's a thing of like blue eyed soul.
So it's not grime?
Brown people. That's not grime.
Good luck.
I'm a singer. So what's everyone else doing? Let's move on. Seapa, what
You're
you
also
doing,
working on
man?
a film, innit?
How would you describe people just do nothing?
It's so close to home.
Very close to home, like culturally, because it's something that like I grew up in, like the whole pirate radio thing. But if you take that away from it, it's man, you know, like the ego of man. Do you know what I mean?
When everyone's avoiding telling you that you got to move away.
Yeah.
And as an audience, you're just watching it and you're just like, oh man, like, and you don't know you're moving away and it's just painful. It's just like, oh, man's about to find out, man's like, bruv, it's
a real issue. It's happening everywhere. Do you know what I mean? And those blocks are getting smashed down, innit? And also, it was our last series that we all agreed that we wanted to finish it there. So it actually did feel emotional in real life when we was filming it. Do you know what I mean?
The first time I ever learned about People Just Do Nothing, I was in business studies with my boy Hamza, and he goes, "Do you know Corrupt FM?" No, I was like, "What is it? An actual radio station?" He was like, "Bruv, watch it." That night, we went back and we watched it. I was like, "Bruv, nah, I'm addicted." And then I found all your old shit on Wasteman TV.
Oh yeah.
Bro, that shit. It just felt so like London. I don't know. There was just something so pure about it, and it was just like the way it's been turned into this amazing series for the BBC, and it's now like being adapted into a film. Yeah. Mad.
Nah, very lucky, man.
It is the greatest series in the world, after Gasworks.
Yeah. But that's newer, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was trying to think whether Gasworks has won a BAFTA. Is it?
No, it's
it probably wouldn't even be nominated, would it?
Well, no, it's actually Gasworks got nominated for an MBE.
Right.
We don't want it.
What's that?
The was it Modern British Empire? Something.
Would you say you're a royalist?
Big Wiley got one, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, Wiley got an MBE.
Mad.
So they wanted to give one to Gasworks. We were like, nah, we're busy.
Yeah, busy doing what?
What kind of music do you listen to?
We were talking about this the other day, so I listen to, I don't want to say Grease, because it doesn't have to be Grease, but people with attitude.
Authentic to who they are.
Authentic to who they are. And I like attitude, do you know what I mean? I like if I get the feeling that if you ever said something to that person, you know what I mean? Short temper.
I wouldn't believe someone when they're spitting about that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's cool if you're spitting about something else, but if
I can't go make a rap tune about, you know, if I done Big Toes, you know, believe in my blood clot barber.
Yeah.
Wouldn't work. Do you know about the Mobos?
I know about that. I've heard of them still.
He hosted it.
I presented.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, he gave, so there's like winning an award, but you know when you actually give the award to the person and you open the gold envelope?
In a way, it's my decision.
It is a decision, yeah.
We've been nominated for a Mobo.
Nah.
That's a
They're
travesty.
slipping. Mobo.
You know the maddest thing? Do you know the maddest thing? Let me tell you the maddest thing about that whole situation. Yeah, they DM me like, send us a picture quick. Said to my manager, I'm like, must be a nomination.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Someone was working at Mobo's trolling me or something. So.
No, but when was that? Because people love just chatting shit.
I mean, it's not just Gasworks.
Because you're out here doing documentaries with advice and stuff.
It's all piss taking. Like nothing I do is serious, but in a good way. You get me?
Like I saw you going and dropping off donuts to people that failed their GCSEs and stuff like that.
That's classy. That's it. You get all them videos of kids opening their results live on news. I got 3 A stars. I was like, no. I was like, forget that. Yeah. If you failed your GCSEs, I was like, DM me right now. I'm pulling up.
I needed you, man.
Yeah.
Where were you?
Yeah,
I know.
Where were
you? I know.
Trust me.
Whatever you are destined to do, whatever you put your mind to, like you're gonna do. Do you get me? But that's what my point was on that day. It doesn't matter what you got, whether it's an E, an F, an A star.
Yeah, that's sick.
You get me?
Come on, you can text her back later, man.
I'm not. I was just trying to.
You're trying to read your script lines.
Look, I'm going through all the things he's been in, innit?
Who, him?
Seeing what I've
in front of him.
Seeing what I've watched, innit? Seeing what I've watched.
Wait, were you ever in Tracy Beaker?
No.
No, all right, sorry.
That's the other one.
Yeah, Alhan's a famous racist.
Yeah.
That was something like
Oh, you in
Right.
adulthood?
Yeah.
Game of Thrones. Oh, come on, man.
Here we go.
Adulthood is, bro, you're a champion.
Thank you, man.
Here we go.
Clocked
Appreciate
it
it.
now. I've
what
clocked
I'm
it.
saying.
I knew you from somewhere, and I knew.
This man tried to hold me down.
You see, what did I not say Tracy Beaker? Because I knew it was when I was young. So I just get home from school, it's just there.
Yeah, yeah.
How old are you, Henry? 20.
He looks about 40.
I'm not from London, I'm from Bristol.
Oh, you've got a mad accent.
Yeah, I know. But this is a bit like, so I moved to London when I was 17. I didn't grow up in one area. I had two areas that I grew up in, which meant I could never really settle into one.
Yeah.
I've always felt like a little bit misplaced.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like a really, really mixed race person, like in the most.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not Bristol, I'm not London, I'm not this, I'm
Yeah.
not that.
You've got these two things that have always been like...
Yeah,
kind of-
yeah. I'm a musician, but I'm also like people know me more as like an actor. But
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
mad.
it's like
I had that, yeah, but I also had the half and half thing. Do you know what I mean? Me originally, I'm from like the outskirts of like southwest London. There was no Kurds, there was no Arabs or even Eastern Europeans then. Do you know what I mean? And this was at a time where the sort of terrorist stuff was in the news a lot. So, and not even just that. I mean, it wasn't that dark because physically I look white. So it wasn't like it would be more like hearing people talking about things while you're there. Do you know what I mean? So
That's
it's
really
like
interesting.
I can
That's
hear
so
it because
interesting,
they're
man.
saying it in front of me because I don't look different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got older, eyebrows started coming through. You know what I mean? And then it's more obvious. Do you know what I mean?
I'm Turkish, so like similar community, similar food. Our food's a little bit better.
Yeah.
But it's like the Turk. I grew up in North London.
And you had a lot of people
Or-
that felt were like you,
I
right?
never felt alienated or anything like that.
No.
But I didn't want the fact that I was Turkish to be something that like, I would never really tell people that. I was like, oh yeah, I'm from here. I'm British. I'm like born here. But
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
hear
you
that,
don't
yeah.
want to be the guy that is foreign.
Yeah.
That's what I felt like.
It wasn't until I went college, like a little bit further out, that I was like proud to be Kurdish. You know what I mean? Like, oh right, you're Kurdish, yeah, cool. You know what I mean? Before it was like a bit embarrassing. Do you know what I mean?
I feel
Like,
the same. It's
you know
like
what I mean?
I would be quite ashamed to say that I was Turkish. But
Yeah.
when you grow up, it's like no, forget that. It's like
Yeah.
this is something that I now wear with pride. Like I'm Turkish, and you can kind of tell if a foreign person's like kind of ashamed of where they're from
Yeah.
or a little bit in denial.
It's actually amazing. Like well, I'm super lucky anyway to be from a mixed background.
I felt more comfortable in London growing up because of just things like, see me wearing a do-rag right now, yeah? Walk around Brighton, everyone's like, bro, what's that? Why have you got tights on your head? No.
Yeah.
Walk around London when no one bats an eyelid. And also just when you're young, seeing people that look like you and can smell like you and just
Yeah.
weird, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, them ones.
I'd be interested actually to know what it's like for you, Ocean, in terms of like Brighton and London. Like when you started making music, were you making music with like Brighton people or were you making it with London people and what like?
It's actually similar with you. I felt like I had two separate lives, innit? I mean, without going too deep, yeah, like when I was in Brighton in the earlier days, there wasn't really many black people at all. Yeah. So it's a predominantly white hip-hop scene. And I think you can hear a little bit of that in my earlier music, but because of the producers I was working with, the people I was working with, do you know what I mean? That's just where I was working. I think if I had just been in London the whole time, I would have, my sound would have been a little bit different, but because of the people I was around in Brighton quite a lot, it kind of, and especially
You
with
can hear that
my
in your
initial
music,
stuff.
though.
Yeah,
as well.
you can feel it.
My dad's Jamaican, yeah, he grew up in Jamaica,
Yeah.
he come over to England, yeah. He's sitting down with me and he's like, listen, yeah, above all, you always respect your mum. You never ever swear at your mum, disrespect your mum, never say things like that. And these are just things, and he's like, you're Jamaican, that's not how we do things, do you know what I mean?
But you know what? I think my strongest support network is my mum. Out of everyone, like if I ever have a problem, I feel like the relationship I have with my mum, like I swear in front of my mum.
You can be yourself, innit?
Yeah, and people are always like, raw. How do you do that with your mum? It's like, bro, I don't know. Like it's just.
I couldn't even say shut up to my mum. Like shut up, I couldn't. No, I get a slipper dashed at my head.
The one time that I felt grown up, I was in the car and I was playing Blacklisted. And you know when Skepta goes doggy styling Kate Winslet? My mum was in the car, yeah. I was like, raw. Did he just say that? I was like, nah, she's gonna kick off. She goes, Kate Winslet? So what's this called? Booth Truths. Who's your dream collaboration?
But that's a mad question. Dream guest?
I'd love to. No, not dream guest. Let's not pigeonhole this to Gasworks. Thank you.
What else
Sorry,
what else
hang
you
on.
do?
We spent like 45 minutes talking about Grey Worm's balls.
I love Nathan Fielder. He's sick.
He's sick.
He's amazing.
Nathan for
Strand.
you. I've met him, you know.
Really?
We follow
It's
each
about
other.
me though.
Yeah,
Is
no,
he-
no, no,
is
no.
he
I'm
weird?
saying I'll holler him for you.
Is he as weird as he is in Nathan for you? Is he like got that energy?
Yeah.
Sick. He's actually really sick. But probably Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yes.
$1,000,000%.
Yeah.
That's my guy. That's actually my. That's my.
a sick shout, man.
That's my idol.
For the guest on your left, perfect. Right, quick fire, yeah? Ready? Palace or Patter?
Palace.
North or South?
South.
Nike or Adidas?
Night.
Ramen or raves?
Ramen. Of course.
An Oscar or a Grammy?
Oscar.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
man.
Stormzy or Skepta?
Stormzy.
Nice. There you go.
For the guest on your left, win or bin? Tequila,
Win.
yoga,
Win.
sack waxing. He doesn't have. There's actually sack on my mum's life.
Nah, no.
Tarantino movies.
Win, but I didn't like the last one.
Yeah, but still. Come on.
And the final one is Alhan.
Are you joking?
Do you know what? Win.
Alright, cool. Who's your goat? My dad. Courtney Wisdom. Done now. Every time.
What's your hype song? Eye Contact by Ocean Wisdom.
Come on. Come on. He said that's
Young
the go-kart
Crowds.
thing. Oh, I'm going in already. If you could swap lives with anyone, who would it be? Man, Usain Bolt. It would be nice to feel how it is to run that fast, man. That'd be
That's
mad-
pretty impressive, actually.
Yeah.
Rice or chips?
Rice.
FIFA or Fortnite?
FIFA.
Grime or drill?
Grime.
Missy Elliott or Mary J. Blige?
Missy.
Twitter or Reddit?
None. Did I answer right, everyone?
Yeah, not the rice and chips.
Rice
What
and
did you say
chips,
for
you're
grime or
Turkish,
drill?
bruv. Grime.
Should be both.
Alright, which city is the music capital of the UK right now?
London. Birmingham.
Birmingham.
I was gonna say, you gotta give it to the youngers right now.
Whose DMs did you last creep in?
Nice.
You're not creeping in DMs, surely.
No, but
is that?
it was to my girlfriend actually. I replied to her story.
Let's see.
Nah. I just said you look beautiful.
Takes a picture of another guest to the biggest name in your phone book with the message, this kid is the next big thing in music.
You are the next big thing in music.
Who you sending it to?
I sent it to...
Oh, wait. I was just do another one. Who you sending it to?
Loyal Kana. This kid is the next.
Kid. You just
I
turned
know
40.
him, bro. Like, what do you mean?
Who's the best player in your game at the minute?
What game?
Game of life, man.
What?
Who's the best player in the game?
Danny McBride.
Ooh, good. Yep.
Who's that?
Yep. Danny McBride.
Do you know Kenny Powers?
Eastbound and down.
Eastbound and down.
Tell us your brief truth.
Oh, yeah.
My mantra.
Yeah.
It's something that I always say to everyone, yeah. At the end of the day, it's 11:59 p.m.
That's
That's it.
round of applause.
I like that.
Doesn't matter what stress, what you're going through. You get me? Tomorrow's a new
Like that,
day.
man.
They say tomorrow's never promised, but it is. It's Friday.
Do whatever, basically.
Mine's like an old one, just like.
Oh, great. You know something deep and great. Go on.
No, it's fortune favours the brave.
Oh, great. I wish I thought of that.
It's an old
Fortune
classic.
favours the brave. That's sick.
Says it.
Not
always. Don't be dumb.
Yeah.
What do I say? I'm the captain of my ship, the master of my own destiny.
Nice.
Keep it moving.
That's an ocean-based
No, I didn't make it up.
I'm the
mantra.
cat.
I didn't make it up, but tune in next week for...
That was actually funnier than all of Corrupt FM.
Wow.